Alright everyone, welcome to Virtual EAA Day 1. We have a good lineup today, shorter than tomorrow. Sorry about the echo, I had the stream up on my phone, that is my bad. But today's lineup, we have a National Anthem Flyover performed by an F35 from the Wisconsin Air National Guard, the Virtual Night Stalkers, the Zoznian Rhino demo, Virtual Eagle West, and then to close things off, Virtual Vandy 1. Without further ado, let's get into the National Anthem.
Jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there. As I'm looking up, suddenly the sky erupts. Flames alert the trees, spread to fallen leaves. Been having dreams, splashing in the summer street, tripping, I fall in. I wanted it to happen. My body turns to ice, crushing weight of paradise. Solid block of gold, lying in the cold. I feel right. Wait, if I'm on fire, how am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved. Wait, if I'm on fire, how am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the visual glitch. We're working on that. We'll get that fixed for the next time we transition between demos. But up next, we have the Night Stalkers. So let's welcome them to the stage. Stand by, we're having technical difficulties with their feed.
You can try to break me. I cut my teeth on people like you. It's gonna take longer to take me down. I'm a step ahead, watch me wear my crown. Don't need a knight to guard the cave. Can count the dragons that I've slayed. You can give it all you got, 'cause love is running through my veins. Oh, this line can't be tamed. There's fire in my blood. Burn.
Alright everyone, what did you guys think about that? Give them some love in the chat, tell them what you thought. Up next, all the way from the fictional country of Zoz, we have the Zoznian Rhino demo.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and it is my honor to present to you today a tactical demonstration of the Zoznian Navy's FA-18 Super Hornet, affectionately known to its pilots as the Rhino. Today's demonstration is flown by Tayani Ferguson, callsign Fergalicious. Now watch as 22 tons of airplane lift off under the power of 44,000 pounds of thrust. From the right, the Zoznian Navy Rhino. Hit it, Fergie! Fergalicious will now demonstrate the sheer speed of the Rhino with a high-speed pass. With a top speed of Mach 1.7, the Rhino is one of the fastest airframes in the Zoznian inventory. During this pass, he will be traveling just more than half of that top speed. The Rhino, over the course of 2+ decades in service with the Zoznian Navy and Air Force, has proven itself a tried-and-true workhorse, capable of handling the most demanding missions in any combat environment. Now watch as Fergalicious configures his aircraft for the dirty pass with the gear and hook extended, showing you the carrier landing configuration of the Rhino. Now, ladies and gentlemen, prepare to feel the raw power of the Zoznian Navy as Fergalicious performs a minimum radius turn at show center. This showcases the ability of the Super Hornet to engage and outmaneuver any threat in a dogfight.
I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Hit the box, hit the ball. Kids were laughing in my classes while I was scheming for the masses. Who do you think you are?
In combat, being able to fly slow is just as important as being able to fly supersonic. Now watch as Fergalicious demonstrates the high angle of attack capabilities of the Super Hornet. Notice how even at this extremely slow speed, the Super Hornet remains completely in control. Inbound at more than 30 degrees angle of attack, the Super Hornet High Alpha Pass. Fergalicious descends, he'll perform a touch and go, simulating a carrier landing approach. The Super Hornet, with its robust landing gear, is built to endure the harshest conditions, including carrier operations in the Zoznian Navy.
A little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I am what I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go of watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before, don't turn your back on me. I won't be.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stand up and move forward for the dedication pass. This pass is dedicated to all the men and women serving in the armed forces of Zoz and our allied nations. From the left, the Super Hornet dedication pass. As we near the end of today's demonstration, Fergalicious prepares for landing. After showcasing the power and agility of the Rhino, he'll bring the aircraft in for a smooth and precise touchdown. This is where the training and skill of our pilots shine, ensuring they can land on both land and sea in any conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's demonstration of the FA-18 Super Hornet, flown by Tayani Ferguson, cosigned Fergalicious. The Rhino remains the backbone of the Zoznian Air Force and Navy, capable of handling any mission thrown its way. We hope you've enjoyed today's demonstration. Zoz, dude!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what did you guys think of that demo? Personally, I like it. They switched it up with a mini routine this year. It was nice. I'm guessing, base it off of many demos that happen at real life Oshkosh, because as many people know, the show box at Oshkosh is smaller than the usual show box. But up next, we have the virtual Eagle West demo team. So let's give them a warm welcome to the stage. Please stand by while we get their feed ready.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of your United States Air Force, the Commander of Air Combat Command, General Ken Wilsbach, and all the men and women of Air Combat Command, we welcome you to today's F-15 Eagle demonstration. On behalf of the virtual Eagle West demonstration team, it is my distinct pleasure to describe for you today a combat capability demonstration by one of America's premier air superiority fighters, the Boeing F-15 Eagle, an aircraft whose combat role is to establish and maintain air superiority. Introduced into the United States Air Force in January 1976, the F-15 Eagle flew its first combat missions in Operation Desert Storm in 1991. The F-15 carries the newest and most advanced air-to-air weapons in the United States Air Force inventory to accomplish its mission. Launching and recovering our aircraft are our dedicated crew chiefs on the 2025 virtual F-15 Eagle West demonstration team. From Seattle, Washington, Team Chief Ethan Rocket Rhodes. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Public Affairs Specialist Aaron Cuban Lara. From Orlando, Florida, Team Superintendent John Cam Cameron. From Dubuque, Iowa, Team Safety Observer and virtual F-15 pilot Levi Tango Kiernan. And finally, from Cleveland, Ohio, your 2025 Commander of Pilot for the virtual Eagle West demo team, Carl Van Norman. Now, you are about to witness the legendary capabilities of the most proven fighter aircraft ever built. The F-15 you see before you is a symbol of unmatched air superiority with its incredible speed, agility, and overwhelming raw power. Its broad, twin-tail design and powerful engines make it a dominant force in aerial combat. This remarkable aircraft represents a defining era in American air power and stands as a testament to the Air Force's dedication to achieve and maintain total control of the skies. As today's demonstration begins from the left, Bam will show you just how fast the F-15 can get off the ground and climb. The thunderous noise of the two Pratt & Whitney F-100 engines produce more than 50,000 pounds of thrust that sends fear through the hearts of the enemies. This capability gets our fighters into the air quickly to execute any mission. He will lift off in less than 2,000 feet, immediately pull up into a climb, and reposition for the next maneuver. Now it is time to begin today's demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up for Van in your United States Air Force's F-15 supersonic intercepts in less than a minute.
I can
As he approaches show center from the left, he will demonstrate the Eagle's crisp handling characteristics by performing the exacting 4-point roll. The pilot will be pressed deep into the seat by a force greater than 9 times his normal weight. This capability keeps our F-15s on the offense in any air-to-air engagement. Than 6 seconds. Slow speed flight is just as important as high speed flight. Bam is now decelerating and approaching show center in the landing configuration to demonstrate the Eagle's precise handling characteristics as it rolls from side to side. From slow flight, Bam will raise the landing gear and immediately transition into the challenging Cuban 8. And perform it another 6,000 feet of vertical airspace. show you just what a high-speed climb looks and sounds like. Ben will demonstrate the Eagle's exceptional climbing capability at 300 feet and over 550 knots. He will stand the jet on his tail and take it over 3 miles high in under 20 seconds.
I've never felt so.
Extends the eyes of the pilot beyond visual range to find high-speed targets down to treetop level. Repositioning his F-15 from behind and to the left to set up for the dedication pass. Ben and the rest of the virtual F-15 Eagle West demonstration team from the 33rd Fighter Wing wish to dedicate this pass to the men and women from all branches of the U.S. Armed Forces, their allies, and their families who support them. We would also remember our wounded warriors and veterans in attendance and those who have given their lives defending this great nation. Now, from behind and to the left, the F-15 Eagle proudly presents the dedication pass. Now repositioning his aircraft to return to show center as he passes by in the knife edge pass, demonstrating the exceptional flight control system which makes such a maneuver possible. We would like to dedicate this final pass to the real-life F-15 Eagle West demo team that ended service in 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the knife edge pass.
It's safe to say.
Selecting maximum afterburner and accelerating up to 650 miles per hour. From the left, the F-15 Eagle! Fly by at 500 feet. Hold up, roll, and prepare to land. From the right, the tactical pitch. Now decelerating down to 300 miles per hour, lowering the landing landing gears and flaps, he will hold at approximately 185 miles per hour on final and touch down at 160. This aircraft is one small part of an impressive Air Force inventory. As Van lands, notice how he uses the F-15's large wings to dramatically slow down on rollout by holding the nose high and the wings exposed to the airstream. The Eagle is stopped at less than 4,000 feet. Add this the ability to take off from short runways, and you have a fighter that can safely operate from thousands of airfields around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's demonstration. We hope you've enjoyed this brief display of only a fraction of the F-15's full combat capabilities. Both the F-15C and its dual-role cousin, the F-15E, have played vital roles in the defense of this nation over the last decade. They represent your United States Air Force's dedication to global reach and global power, ready to aim high, fly, fight, and win, ensuring our ability to meet any challenge, anytime, under any conditions, anywhere in the world. It was American F-15s that defeated every enemy aircraft that rose to meet them without the loss of a single aircraft to enemy fighters. On behalf of your United States Air Force, the Commander of Air Combat Command, General Ken Wilsbach, and all the men and women of Air Combat Command, we thank you for your attendance, your patriotism, and most of all, your support. Please check us out on YouTube, Instagram, and Discord for more information about the demo, the shows we attend, and applications to apply to our team. Eagles up!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what did we think of that? Give your opinions in the comments. Give some love to Jakku and the Eagle West demo. That was a great demo. Love the sounds on that demo. Up next, we have Virtual Vandy 1. They're headlining this show, and it's also a home show for them. So please welcome them to the stage and give them some love.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your virtual Vandy 1 is on to fly for you today. This, our 7th public flight demo of the 2025 season. Off to your right, Killshot in Vandy 1 is getting ready for his show. He will check his flaps and stabs and get ready to burn up the sky as a virtual EAA Airventure. Now stand up, get those screenshot buttons ready, and watch basic Killshot Kaminsky from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Here he is, your black F-18F Super Hornet, your virtual Vandy 1. Towards show center. He will set up for his next maneuver that looks very familiar. Done by the F-14 Tomcat demo. Viper demo and Pack Act. From the left, Vandy 1 in a flat 8. possibly can. He will drop the gear, flaps, and the tail hook, and slow his jet down to landing speed. At show center, he will light the burners, set gear up, pitch off to the right, and pitch the nose straight up into the vertical, pushing forward on the stick. From the right, Vandy 1, and the carrier configuration pass. He's setting up for another 8 in the sky. Except this one's vertical. From the left, Vandy 1 in the Cuban 8. Pulls hard around on the left. He is setting up the maneuver he created all by himself like a big boy. From the right, Mason, Killshot Kaminsky, and Vandy 1 for your Vandy Special.
Run
wouldn't be possible without the love and support for your virtual Vandy 1. Now his kill shot's repoing to the left. He is setting up for his dedication pass. From the left, Vandy 1 in the dedication pass for you guys. Here we go.
Will this depression last for long? Won't you tell me where have all the good times gone? Where have all the good times gone? Where have all the good times gone?
Deploying the speed brakes to slow the Rhino down. He will pull his jet somewhat hard and set up for his next maneuver, slowing his jet down to a 99 knots. Not 100, 99. We're this precise. Standing the jet up 35 degrees. Here we go. Here's Vandy 1 on the high alpha pass.
Because it's kind of insane. You thought I was done, and you guys are ridiculous. Here we go, watch it!
Jet as hard as he possibly can, roll it over, and pull back towards show center. Setting up for his next maneuver that looks very familiar again and very common in the aviation world. From the left, Vandy 1 in that inverted to inverted roll. side of this F-18 Super Hornet. Get a good look. Get those screenshot buttons ready. Here we go, your virtual Vandy 1 and the high-speed bottom-up pass.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Killshot of the cockpit of Vandy 1. We just finished up our demo here at virtual EA Airventure. We greatly appreciate you guys for coming out. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are great.
You heard him, he's satisfied. You guys ready to see the final maneuver of your virtual Vandy 1? He will pull up as hard as he can at 500 knots and exit off to the right, dumping the last of his flares. Now, without further ado, in front of the crowd, your virtual Vandy 1. May I remind you that here in the virtual Vandy 1 team, we strive to break every single rule possible, and in fact, FAA is yelling at us this whole entire flight. Killshot will possibly be taken out of here in handcuffs because the guys on the ground are not happy with his performance here. He was way too low, way too fast, and way too awesome. So let's just enjoy this landing because it's probably his last time doing it for a very, very long time. He's being taken out of here. We greatly appreciate you guys for coming out. Check out the YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at virtualvandy1.demo. We appreciate you guys. See ya, Airventure!
Alright everyone, I can confirm there is police cruisers entering Whitman Airport at this time to pick them up for breaking so many FAA rules. But off the topic of that, what did everyone think of that demo? Give them some love in the chat. This does conclude today's performances. Tomorrow we have many more performances. It will be a longer show. We kept today nice, short, and sweet to kind of kick things off. Tomorrow we have a day show followed by a twilight show and a night show. You don't want to miss it, so make sure you tune in tomorrow as well. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.